Feeling shy or fearful when communicating is something many people experience, whether it's talking to a new acquaintance, speaking up in a group, presenting at work, or simply sharing your thoughts in everyday conversations. Overcoming these feelings is not about transforming into someone else. It's about unlocking your authentic confidence and learning practical strategies to connect with others more comfortably. The journey starts with understanding what causes these emotions, then building skills and habits that empower you to be heard and understood, all while staying true to yourself. Shyness and fear in communication often stem from a combination of personality traits, past experiences, and self-perception. You might worry about being judged, making mistakes, or not measuring up to expectations. Perhaps a negative experience, an embarrassing moment in class, a harsh critique, or a misunderstanding has shaped your confidence. Sometimes these fears take root early and linger, affecting how you interact with others in adulthood. The good news is that you can unlearn these patterns and write a new story for yourself. The first step is self-awareness. Instead of labeling yourself as just a shy person, start by observing your own thoughts and feelings. When you enter a social situation, notice what's happening inside you. Is your heart racing? Are you thinking, "I'll say something stupid," or "they won't like me"? Rather than fighting these feelings, acknowledge them. Remind yourself that anxiety is a natural response. It's your body and mind trying to protect you, but it doesn't have to control your actions. By simply noticing and naming your emotions, you take the first step toward managing them. Next, challenge the negative beliefs that fuel your shyness. Often, our inner critic is far harsher than reality. You might assume others are judging you, but most people are focused on themselves, not scrutinizing your every word. Try reframing your thoughts. Instead of "I'll mess up," tell yourself, "Everyone makes mistakes, and it's okay." Instead of "they won't care what I say," remind yourself, "My perspective is valuable." Over time, these positive affirmations can help silence the voice of doubt and encourage you to participate more fully. Preparation is another powerful tool. Before entering a social or professional situation, think ahead about what you want to say. If you're nervous about meeting new people, prepare a few conversation starters or questions. If you need to present in front of others, organize your main points and rehearse them. The more prepared you feel, the more confident you'll become. Preparation doesn't mean scripting every word. It means equipping yourself so you don't feel lost or overwhelmed when the moment arrives. Practice is essential. Communication is a skill, and like any skill, it improves with regular use. Start small if you need to. Say hello to a neighbor. Ask a colleague about their weekend. Share a thought in a group discussion, even if it's brief. Each time you practice, you gather evidence that you can communicate successfully. Mistakes or awkward moments are not failures. They're steps on the path to growth. One of the most effective ways to build confidence is to shift your focus outward. When you're shy or anxious, it's easy to become trapped in your own head, analyzing every word and gesture. Instead, pay attention to the person you're speaking with. Listen actively, ask questions, and show genuine interest. This approach not only takes the pressure off you, but also helps you connect more deeply. Effective communication is about exchange, not performance. When you focus on understanding and relating, rather than impressing, the fear often fades. Body language also plays a vital role in how you feel and how others perceive you. Stand or sit tall. Make eye contact and smile. These simple actions signal openness and confidence, not just to others, but to yourself. Research shows that adopting confident postures can actually increase feelings of self-assurance. If direct eye contact feels intimidating, try looking at the person's eyebrows or nose. It gives the impression of eye contact without feeling too intense. Breathing techniques can help you manage anxiety in the moment. If you feel your heart racing or your voice trembling, pause and take a slow, deep breath. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4. Repeating this a few times calms your nervous system and helps you regain composure. Remember, it's okay to take your time. Pausing shows thoughtfulness, not weakness. Another important strategy is to accept imperfection. No one communicates flawlessly all the time. You might stumble over a word, forget a name, or lose your train of thought. Instead of judging yourself harshly, practice self-compassion. Remind yourself that what matters most is your willingness to connect, not your performance. When you make a mistake, simply acknowledge it and move on. Most people will respond kindly, and you'll find that the world is more forgiving than you expect. Seeking supportive environments can make a big difference. Surround yourself with people who encourage and uplift you. Join groups or clubs centered around shared interests, where conversation flows naturally. Consider practicing in low-pressure situations, chatting with a friend, participating in online forums, or attending workshops. If your shyness or fear feels overwhelming, talking with a counselor or therapist can provide valuable tools and insights for managing anxiety. As you become more comfortable communicating, celebrate your progress. Each step forward, no matter how small, is an achievement. Reflect on moments when you spoke up, shared an idea, or connected with someone new. Keep a journal of your experiences and note what worked well. Over time, you'll see how far you've come. Building confidence in communication is a journey, not a destination. There will be setbacks and challenges, but with patience and persistence, you'll find your voice. Remember, the goal is not to eliminate shyness or fear entirely, but to move forward despite them. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act in its presence. Embrace opportunities to grow. Volunteer to lead a meeting, introduce yourself at a gathering, or give a short presentation. Each experience, even the uncomfortable ones, adds a layer of resilience. With time, you'll notice that situations that once filled you with dread now feel manageable, even enjoyable. Above all, honor your authentic self. Your quietness, thoughtfulness, and sensitivity are strengths, not weaknesses. The world needs diverse voices and perspectives, including yours. By learning to communicate with confidence, you give yourself permission to be seen and heard. You open doors to new relationships, opportunities, and discoveries. The fear may never disappear completely, but it no longer needs to hold you back. So the next time you feel shy or fearful about communicating, remember these steps. Be aware of your feelings, challenge negative thoughts, prepare and practice, focus on others, use confident body language, breathe deeply, accept imperfection, seek support, and celebrate progress. With each conversation, you rewrite your story, not as someone who is trapped by shyness, but as someone who is brave enough to speak, listen, and connect. Your voice matters, your courage is enough, and your journey is just beginning.